I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. Room unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our virtual math class. Today we're going to be talking about money. Cha-ching. Okay, so today we are going to learn about I will learn how to distinguish between fixed and variable expenses. Okay, so everything in life costs money, and we're going to learn whether it's a fixed expense or variable expense, and we're going to learn about all these different types of vocabulary. Okay, and today's TEKS is 4.10a. okay, and we're also going to learn a little bit about 4.10e, which is I will learn the basic purpose of financial institutions, including keeping money safe and borrowing money and lending. Okay, so meet Mr. Jeffries. Mr. Jeffries is a veterinarian, so that means he helps animals. We're going to look at Mr. Jeffries' finances. We're going to look at his money, okay? Make sure to record the important underlined tasks performed by banks when you see this icon, okay? Or make sure you just write it down in your notes. And make sure to record his expenses, which is either fixed or variable. And again, we're going to go over do that. Mr. Jeffries' monthly income, okay? So that means how much money does he make? So Mr. Jeffries earns a monthly salary of $8,203. So that means every month he makes $8,203. Taxes are taken out of this amount. He receives a paycheck each month for $6,590. So he earns $8,203 a month, but then the government takes out taxes, okay? And then when he gets his real money, his paycheck money, it's now down to $6,599. So his income is $8,203. Taxes was $1,604. So that means his paycheck is going to be $6,599. And how do I know that? Well, because I subtracted the taxes from the income and I got his paycheck. His direct deposit, so his paycheck is automatically deposited into his bank account each month. So direct deposit means that it goes directly into the bank, okay? And no one gives him cash or check. It goes directly into his bank account. Banks keep money safe and accepts deposits. Mr. Jeffries had to take out a student loan from a bank to pay for college and veterinary school. The total amount he borrowed was $145,000. That's a lot. The average student loan debt for veterinary school graduates was $143,757.82 in 2016. So he had to borrow money to go to school. Banks lend money. One type of loan is a student loan to pay for college. So sometimes when you go to college and you can't pay yourself, you have to borrow from the bank and then you pay the bank back all that money. He has a student loan payment of $1,775.33 that he needs to make each month. He will pay back this amount he borrowed plus interest in 15 years. So it's going to take him 15 years to pay all that back. Banks charge interest on loans. Interest is extra money you pay in addition to the amount of money you borrow. So fixed. Fixed means the same amount every month. And variable is a different amount each month, okay? So fixed means that it's going to be the same amount. That bill he's going to pay is going to be the same amount each and every month. Variable means it might be more expensive sometimes, it might be less expensive sometimes. Is his student loan payment a fixed or variable expense? Okay, so let's see. His student loan payment is $1,775.37 that he needs to make every month. Is this going to change, or is it going to stay the same every time? It's going to stay the same every time, so it's a fixed expense. Okay, this doesn't change. Mr. Jeffries buys groceries every Saturday. The amount he spends each month changes. This month he spent $392.32 on groceries. So sometimes you cook and you make something expensive, and so it's going to cost more money to buy groceries with that. Some days you make cheap things and it's less expensive to buy groceries, so therefore the grocery bill changes each and every time. So remember, fixed means the same amount every month, or variable means different amount each month. So is the amount he spends on groceries a fixed amount, meaning it's gonna stay the same all the time, or is it going to change depending on what he cooks? It's a variable. Good job. So the groceries is a variable expense because it changes every month. Mr. Jeffries borrows money from his bank to buy a car. He borrowed $25,000. He will make a car payment of $463 every month for 5 years. So it's going to take him 5 years to pay off that much money. Okay, so is this a fixed amount or a variable amount? Is this car payment a fixed or variable expense? Fixed expense, because that payment does not change. How many total car payments will Mr. Jeffries make in 5 years? Well, let's see. In 1 year, how many months are there? 12 months. Okay. In 1 year equals 12 months. How many months is it in 5 years? So then all I have to do is just multiply 12 times 5. Okay, 5 times 12 equals 60 payments. So he's gonna make 60 payments. What is the total amount Mr. Jeffries will pay to the bank? Well, if he's gonna make 60 payments, so all I gotta do is just multiply 463, which is the amount he's gonna pay every month between the months, and he's gonna pay $27,780. Even though he only borrowed 25, that loan, it accumulates interest, right? That means you gotta pay more to the bank back because you borrowed money from them. So, yeah. Banks charge interest on loans. Mr. Jeffries will pay $2,780 in interest on his car loan. That is a lot. Mr. Jeffries rents a house. He pays $1,395 in rent each month. He uses bill pay through his bank to pay his rent. The bank automatically withdraws $1,395 from his account and transfers the money to his landlord. Is this a fixed amount or is this a variable amount? The rent stays the same all the time. Good job. You can withdraw money from your account at a bank. Most banks offer convenient services like bill pay. So you can have your bank pay the bills for you automatically and they'll take out money. The thing is, you have to have money in there in order for your bank to take out money and pay whatever you need to pay. Mr. Jeffries pays for the amount of electricity he uses each month. So in the house, we use electricity. He usually uses more electricity in the summer because he runs his air conditioner more often. This month his electricity bill was $204.26. So is this a fixed amount or a variable amount? Good, variable electricity bill, because sometimes you use more, sometimes you use less. Mr. Jeffries likes to golf, fish, go to the movies, visit museums. He spends a different amount each month on these activities. This month he spent $152.90. Is this a fixed amount or variable? Is he doing this all the time and the same thing all the time? No. So this is a variable expense. Mr. Jeffries' water company charges a flat rate of $195 every month, regardless of the amount of water he uses. So that means he's gonna pay this amount no matter what. Is this fixed or variable? Fixed, because it's gonna be the same amount each month. Mr. Jeffries likes to eat out. He likes to go to different restaurants. Last month he spent $279.43 dining out. Is this a fixed amount or a variable amount? Variable. Good job. So let's review. So tasks performed by banks. What do banks do? Banks keep money safe. Banks accept deposits. Banks lend money. They let you borrow money. And then banks charge an interest on money being loaned out. Banks allow account holders to withdraw money, so you can take out your cash. And some banks have convenient services like bill pay, meaning that you can pay your bills through the bank. Okay? And fixed expenses means that the same amount every month. Fixed expenses do not change from month to month. They are usually for needs, but sometimes for wants. And variable expenses there's different amount every month. Variable expenses change every month. They are often for wants, but also for needs. That is it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.